Graham, mate, it's been a hard day. It's been a hard watch, mate. And we sort of lost the battle from the first minute in a way there, didn't we?
Well, what did we say before we went in? We wanted to start on the front foot. Harry does his impression of Phil Jones, and it kind of went from there, didn't it? Any momentum that we were trying to build, I didn't see it. We didn't really get anywhere, and from the moment they ambushed Varane and took the lead, it was. I mean, I just spoke to my cousin, who's a Liverpool fan, and he said you were dog shit first half. And normally I'd tear his head off, but he was right. We had nothing in the first half. There was no redeeming features, any positives that you might have had from Norwich, and let's be honest, there wasn't many. They'd sort of gone. I think again, if Bruno Fernandes wasn't producing the through ball, we really had nothing going forward. But every time they broke on us, we looked dodgy at the back again, which is kind of worrying. And again, people like your good self were calling for changes in the second half, and it did happen. It did happen at half time.
Do you think there were surprising changes and how he worked it?
Well, I couldn't see who was playing. I couldn't see who was playing where.
It was hard to figure the formation out, wasn't it, and who was playing where?
No, for a minute I swore that Marcus was playing left, but he went even bloody deeper looking for the ball. I mean, let's be honest, he was deep up his own backside for most of it. He was slightly better in the second half, but I thought Jadon when he got wide, and we did get space in behind, and eventually Diogo Dalot actually, find that space, and we scored from it. And again, but it was a rebound.
One chance created, you could say, and that was it, mate. Is that the biggest concern now? Because the system is one thing, and we've seen how it worked at the start in the Palace game. We've seen nothing of it since then. We've seen nothing of the effectiveness of that system since that first 30 minutes against Palace.
I mean, and after my post-match vlog at Norwich, I actually thought, do you know what? I was talking up something that wasn't really there. You're right. Since Palace, and again, that was what, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
We've not really seen that at all. What does that mean for the actual players? Does it mean that they don't understand it? Does it mean they've got a lack of confidence? Or more worryingly, does it mean they're not good enough? Now, I honestly can't believe it's the latter. There can't be a majority of really crap players in that starting 11 and bench.
On paper, mate, Newcastle would look at that and think, this is going to be a tough day today. You said it. There isn't a lack of bad players. So why is the football so bad? Is it a mentality thing? Is the confidence that low that we can't pass the ball 10 yards? Because that was the case today.
Well, I said, again, managers with experience who've managed Manchester United, and I've heard it from Ron Atkinson. He'd say a Manchester United player is brave on the ball, and you have to say that not many of them were brave on the ball today. There were spurts, and you just can't play anybody in the Premier League like that. We didn't get away with it today, Adam, by getting a draw. A draw was nowhere near good enough. In theory, we're up against Spurs, Arsenal, and whoever else is pretending for the top four, and they'll look at that and they won't be bothered. No. We are United have to turn this round. How he does it, I don't know, because he sees something on the training pitch which picked that starting 11, and he made 2 changes. I mean, nobody would query about Varane. I thought Jadon might consider himself a bit unlucky, and we know Marcus is in he's in no form whatsoever. And the midfield is the elephant in the room. That's been done to death, so please don't ask me to mention it again.
Yeah, mate, I'm going to ask you, and I think I know what the answer is going to be. Everyone's been on the same page so far. We need a positive. We've got to pick a man of the match. It was a draw, it wasn't a defeat. Who's your man of the match today, Graham, mate?
Well, I felt bad for David because I didn't pick him against Norwich when I picked Alex Sellers, which was a bit daft. So it's David for me, and a special mention for Jayden. His twinkle toes there. If we could get him in the game a bit more, you know, he's going to be a player.
Yeah.
That's a positive from me.
I can feel your pain, mate. Cheers, Graham, for coming on, pal.
You're welcome, Adam.